How's everyone doing? Today I'll be doing a video talking about YouTube's new advertiser-friendly setup that they've got going on. They've had this implementation of an algorithm that will basically determine if your video is suitable for advertisers. And I've noticed, for me personally, that every video that I upload is now coming up automatically as not suitable for all advertisers, and then you have to request a review. Now, I think this actually kind of cripples like smaller YouTube channels, including myself, because you can't have your video reviewed. It'll be a manual review from an actual person, but you can't have it reviewed unless you get 1,000 views in the past 7 days. And a lot of smaller channels, that's essentially where they make their money right there. That's where you get like 90% of whatever money you're going to get off the video. And some videos might not even get that 1,000 views in a week. And I have a bunch of older videos from like years ago that probably aren't going to get 1,000 views in a week. Now they've got like 3,000 views, but it's from like, a couple of years ago. And basically they should not have implemented any kind of system like this until it was, completely figured out and worked so it's done properly, and that is not the case here. I've got a bunch of videos that have no tags, no title, no description, and are private, and they come up as not advertiser friendly or whatever. It's got the little yellow $ on there instead, and so that doesn't make any sense. These are basically videos that I uploaded to make room on my computer, and then I would edit them. So I have a whole ton of those ones that, it's whatever file, like MV 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll come up as, not suitable for all advertisers. Doesn't make any sense. And I just requested for review some of my recent videos, because like I said, whenever I upload a video now, it comes up not suitable for all advertisers. And I noticed that some of them went from not suitable for all advertisers to monetized. And then I didn't get an email or any notification about it, I just happened to notice it. And then I noticed one of the ones that was okay went from monetized to now not suitable. And then one of the ones that was apparently, initially it said not suitable for all advertisers, then it went to monetized, and now suddenly it's back to not suitable for all advertisers. And I don't do any hateful, content on here. I don't curse in my videos. If you go over the advertiser-friendly layout here, what they said: no controversial issues or sensitive events, tragedies, graphic imagery, sexual abuse, death, extremism, terrorism, all that kind of stuff. Nothing like that in here. I don't do drugs in my videos. I don't talk about illegal drugs in my videos. No harmful or dangerous acts. No hateful comments. I don't do any kind of hate speech or any kind of things, any kind of racism or anything like that, comedic or otherwise. That says that it's exempt, though. Content that is satire or comedy will be exempt. I don't really get that, but no inappropriate language, inappropriate use of family entertainment characters, videos depicting family entertainment characters or content, whether animated or live action, engaged in violent, sexual, vile, or otherwise inappropriate behavior, even if done in comedic or satirical purposes, are not eligible for advertising. That's weird. I'm picturing like some kind of weird meme of like cartoon characters, but I don't do anything like that. No demeaning, no sexually suggestive content, no violence, no fights on my channel. So I don't do anything like that. I don't do, even on here it says violence in the normal course of video gameplay, or montages where there's gratuitous violence is the focal point. I don't do anything like that. If you're showing violent content in a news, educational, artistic, or documentary context, additional context is important. Yeah, again, I don't do any of that. I basically talk about movies. I'll do a movie review. Occasionally I'll do like a food review or a beer review or something like that, but I don't curse in my videos. I don't do any kind of hateful content, no sexual content. I did a Yankee Candle friggin' thing, recently. My pickup for Yankee Candles. I'll do like a live vlog, just talk about life. The last video I did, which is not suitable for all advertisers, was the $1 Blu-ray haul that I got at the Dollar Tree. That's flagged. So yeah, basically I'll show you real quick on YouTube. Here it is right here. So initially, like the last few ones that I had that were like flagged, you can see the yellow right there as compared to the green. That means it's monetized. That one right there, not suitable for all advertisers, and I requested a review for it already. But initially, like the Southern Tier Chocolate Orange was flagged, then it went to green, even though it didn't get 1,000 views. This one was flagged, but then it went to green. This one was green, and then suddenly, just today, it went to yellow. This one was flagged, then it went to green, and then just today, it went back to yellow. So I don't know what the heck's going on there, but if you click on it, it'll bring you to this thing right here. It says monetization status limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for all advertisers. Review requested right now. We are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. We'll review your video once it reaches that threshold. So it's actually a manual review where a person reviews it. But the thing is, if you're a smaller channel, that might take a while to get to that point. You might not even get 1,000 views in 7 days if you're a smaller channel. And again, I feel like that cripples smaller channels, which make up the majority of YouTubers on here. And if you want to know if you have any videos that are not suitable for advertisers, because they won't tell you, you have to like look for it. What you do is you go to this little scroll up right there on the view, and you go down here where it says limited or no ads. You can scroll down there, and that is on the video section of your video manager. So you click right there, and I'll show you all my ones that are flagged like this so we can take a look. And up here they want you to take a survey as a YouTube creator, let you know how you really feel. Don't hold back, take the survey. Yeah, another great job. They shouldn't have rolled out any kind of system like this until it was actually fixed. And obviously there's no rhyme or reason, because everything I upload now is coming up as not suitable. And I don't make any content that would fall under those guidelines that would be flag worthy. But you can see right here, even this one right here that's green, that's monetized right now, it still comes up under the limited or no ads category right there. So that's weird. My horror tag one is flagged, but here's one right here. This is one that is private. It's just MV13224. It doesn't have any. This is a beer review that I am going to edit and then upload. But yeah, there's no tags. There's no. That's the video. There's no description. There's no tags. That's just like the video file. So there's a ton of these ones on my channel that are just ones that I've uploaded from my computer that I mean to edit. As you can see, there's Stone Go to IPA More. Like that's one that's the only title on there. But what could be? There's no description. There's no tags. What could possibly be flagged about that? Not suitable. And I haven't requested a review because that's one that I'm going to edit. But what could be offensive about that? Stone Go to IPA. Yeah, Sweet Baby Jesus is the name of a beer. Maybe that could be controversial for whatever. It shouldn't be. It's just a, Blue Moon. But there's a whole bunch of ones like this one right here, MV0. There's no tags. There's no description section. There's nothing. That's another beer review. This is going to be a vlog. Again, all of these are flagged for not suitable for all advertisers. There's no views. There's no description. There's no tag. There's no title. That's just like the file from the camera. So there's no reason that that should be flagged for not suitable. It's not even live. I mean, it's private. So there's tons. I've got like 5 pages of this. And then I'm just going to scroll through because I want to show you some of the other ones. A ton of my horror reviews are flagged. And there's no hateful talk in there. There's no, like the Autopsy of Jane Doe movie review. It's got 911 views. That's one of my shortest reviews ever. But I guess maybe the word autopsy, but it's a horror movie review. I'm not actually talking about real life issues or anything like that. It's a movie. Again, these are all ones that are private right here, with just me in a car for 18 seconds talking about I'm going to a convention. Yeah, somehow there's no title, there's no tag, there's no description, there's nothing remotely. And these are all ones right here that are, again, no description or anything like that, no tags, no title, just, video files, MVI, and then a bunch of numbers. So why would any of those be flagged as not suitable for advertisers? Doesn't make any sense. So this is me kind of ranting, and it's so weird because then some of them went to monetize and then back to not suitable for the recent ones that I requested a review for. This one right here is my Daniel Harris interview, which has 3,000 views on it, but it doesn't have, I guess, 1,000 views in the past 7 days. This is from last year, like a year ago. And, you know, there's a kind of a risque photo of her, but there's no nudity, there's no sexual content. You know, there's nothing hateful or anything like that. Just scrolling through, again, a lot of these ones are just files. And actually, here's that beer review that I had posted. Here's one that I edited, so I can actually delete that one. I'll delete that after this. But, yeah, I was going to do an unboxing for Roots, which I never uploaded or edited. But, again, there's no title on there. Again, most of these ones are, again, just the files. So yeah, here's Hardcore Henry. That's flagged for some reason. Yeah, again, there's a whole bunch of ones that I just mean to edit, that I just have up on here. That I was using the YouTube video editor, which is actually going away next month, so I have to do a ton of editing. Yeah, again, just a whole bunch of different stuff. Here's a Blu-ray collection pickup video, which is flagged. Basically, anything I upload now is immediately flagged. So there's a top 20 horror one that I was gonna upload, which I haven't done yet. Rogue fruit salad review, which is a hard fruit salad, which for whatever reason flagged. Ashley C. Williams, again, this is an interview which has 2,000 views, but again, it's, you know, kind of a naughty picture, but it's not necessarily sexually suggestive. There's no nudity in it. It's just basically pictures from her movies. She was an actress, and I was doing an interview for her movie called Julia, which was actually a surprisingly unique movie that I don't think has a release yet. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of, here's another like interview right here with Hal Ozen. This was for Private Number, which, again, there's no reason for it. And then here's Mockingbird, which is a horror movie, which I did a review for. It has 3,868 views, but not 1,000 views in the past week. So you have to have 1,000 views in the past 7 days for it to get manually reviewed. Like, I'll go ahead and show you what it says here. Request manual review, so you click right there. And yeah, limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for all advertisers. But your video remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Red. So I guess that's different right there. Why did this happen? Advertisers avoid placing ads on videos that don't align with their brand. For example, they may choose not to advertise on content that's sexually suggestive, includes bad language, or is considered controversial. What can I do? If you think our automated system got this wrong, yeah, like 99.9% of all of the things that you've, like every single one of my videos, yes, you've got it wrong. And yeah, it says your video, if you think it's got it wrong, your video is suitable for all advertisers, you can request for a manual review. But again, if you request it, this pops up right here. Review requested. We are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. We'll review your video once it reaches that threshold. Again, some of these videos that I have that are older videos, like Mockingbird movie review, found footage horror, has close to 4,000 views, but it doesn't have 1,000 views in the past 7 days. So that's just going to sit there with, you know, not making any money or anything like that, limited or no ads. And then recommend me some popular horror movies. That was flagged. A subscriber giveaway contest was flagged. This, again, that was an old one now. But yeah, again, I've got 5 pages of this, and you know, here's some really old one. Big Ass Spider movie review. It's got the word ass in there, but you know, it's got almost 3,000 views, but not, again, 1,000 views in the past 7 days. So I'll tell you, like, my Ray Wise interview's got 1,000 views total, but so there's so many, like, intro, outro. Just my old intro that I used to do is flagged, not suitable. Again, it's private. But yeah, there's so many things. The Death Valley one, 3,000 views, but not 1,000 in the past 7 days, so it can't be reviewed. Just tons of stuff on here. Again, a lot of the ones that just don't have any title, tag, or description, so there's no reason for it to be flagged. My Fright Night remake trailer reaction video, which got like 7,000 views. Just me ranting about it because I love the first Fright Night. My Serbian film, which, again, that one was kind of talking about it, but I don't describe all the scenes. It was a crazy, sick, twisted movie. 50,000 views, but I don't think it has 1,000 in the past 7 days. Here's a video I did of Wrigley just, you know, hanging out, sitting on my bed. I thought he looked cute, so I took a video. That's not suitable. I must have watched that video myself 9 times, but yeah, that was from 2010. That's how far back this goes, 2010. It's a private video. I was gonna think I posted in a vlog or something. I just never did. And yeah, for whatever reason, that's flagged as not suitable. Like, none of it makes sense. Yes, it's just ridiculous. Again, there's so many of the ones that have no tags, no title, no description, no reason for your system to flag it. So again, especially for smaller channels, it's going to really ruin them. Their chance to get any monetization or ads off it is really dependent, especially when you first upload. So to take that away, there's no point. So there's people on here that get millions of views per video, but the majority of creators on here are smaller YouTubers that don't get tons of views like that. They do it for fun, much like myself, and it's nice to get, you know, a little bit of extra money on the side for, you know, whatever you may want, extra Blu-rays or bills, which is what I'm usually using it for now. So my dog's been sick, so every month I have to buy 4 different prescriptions, medication-wise, and then 4 prescription food for him too, which is like, all that combined is like $600 a month. So any extra money is usually going towards bills now for me. But it's just, I can't imagine implementing this, you know, algorithm for not suitable for all advertisers, you know, this advertising flagging system that they got going on here, and not really trying it out. They clearly just threw it out there. I remember when they first had this whole adpocalypse thing, you know, there was like terrorist videos on here, and, you know, fights and all kinds of stuff that had ads on it, and then all these advertisers took, you know, all their ads off, and then YouTube, you know, scrambled, and everybody's, you know, profits went down, and now this is their kind of solution, but it's not working. Don't just throw something out there as a blanket to try to help when it's just making matters even worse for the creators. That's, you know, I can only hope they try to do something more, and maybe, you know, hire more people to do the reviews. That's one of the biggest things, like to expect a lot of these older videos to suddenly surge and get 1,000 views from, you know, 2010. It's just not reasonable. So, and then even some of the things like that one Southern Tier beer review I did, it only has like 100 and something views, very low video, but that went from limited no ads to now having ads, even though it comes up still under that little box, limited or no ads. So it's, even the system itself is messed up. Like the one, my Dollar Tree pickup haul, it went from not suitable for all advertisers to monetized, and then back to not suitable for all advertisers. It makes no sense, none of it does. So hopefully somebody at YouTube will get their act together and fix this, because it's, again, it's killing small creators, small YouTubers, which makes up the majority of creators on here. So yeah, let me know if you've been affected. Again, I showed you how to check to see. You have that drop down box where the view section in your video manager section for the videos, in newest, most viewed, public, and you go down there, claim, not claim, then limited or no ads, and then that's how you can check to see. So again, let me know what you think about this system. Obviously it's very flawed from YouTube, and what you think YouTube should do. If you have any ideas or solutions, retool the system, obviously, get more people there to manually review and not have the 1,000 views in the past 7 days. I think that will definitely be helpful, especially for smaller YouTubers, which again is the majority of creators on here, especially for older videos. And then again, I don't know how some of this stuff is even coming up in this, you know, algorithm, this system, especially since a lot of these ones were private ones that just have like MV 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no title besides that file for the camera. There's no description, no tags. There's no reason that it could possibly come up in the system. And now the fact that every video I do, no matter what it is, automatically comes up. Like the Yankee Candle one, before I edited it, I had it set as private, and that came up as, you know, not suitable for all advertisers. So, but now when I edited it and I actually uploaded it and put Yankee Candle instead of the MV whatever file, that's actually now monetized. So I don't know. Let me know again if you've been affected, if you have any ideas or solutions of how YouTube should handle this and fix this. Please let me know. Leave me a comment or a video response down below. Again, I'm just kind of ranty because it's very frustrating. The system that they have is flawed to begin with, and again, it's going from monetized to not monetized, you know, so it's back and forth. You know, again, not suitable to monetized to back to not suitable. There's no rhyme or reason. So chances are this video itself talking about the system and, you know, the not suitable for advertisers and, you know, how it's affecting YouTubers, especially small YouTubers, this video is probably going to get flagged and it's going to be not suitable for all advertisers, and you know, who knows how long I'll have to wait, and once it does go to monetize, I have to worry about it going back to not suitable for all advertisers and it being not monetized again. So it's ridiculous, and I'm just annoyed big time about it. Again, I keep my content pretty much clean on here. I don't curse, I don't do sexually suggestive material, I don't do any kind of violence, hate speech, anything like that. So there's really no reason for any of my videos to fall under that kind of flagging system, especially ones that don't have any titles, description section, or tags. Blows my mind. I can't believe that they would actually roll out a system like that that is so absurdly flawed. So I wanted to give you an update on one of the videos I submitted for review for the not suitable for ads. You have one opportunity to submit it for a manual review where an actual person reviews the video to see if it was wrongly flagged as not suitable for all advertisers and to monetize it. And there's no appeal after that. You just get that one opportunity. So if it comes back that it's not suitable, there's no other chance for it. And I just got an email regarding a video I submitted of my Blu-ray updates, Blu-ray collection update with 8 pickups, Horror Arrow Video, Scream Factory, Steelbook. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it says. Here's the email right here. Limited or no ads remain on your video. After manually reviewing your video, we've confirmed that it isn't suitable for all advertisers. As a result, it will continue to run limited or no ads. And no ads have been running on it. So that is just insane to me. And if you go to the video manager, here it is right here. It's this one. 8 pickups right there. It says not suitable for all advertisers, confirmed by manual review. And even my Dollar Tree one, my Dollar Blu-ray and DVD pickups is not suitable. I requested a review for it. It's already past the 1,000 view mark. This one actually I was surprised because it only has 700 views, and it says that they can't be reviewed until it gets 1,000 views in the past 7 days. So yeah, it's just shocking to me because it's just me talking about movies and Blu-rays. I do mention a rom-com movie for a Good Time Call, which I mentioned that they become sex phone operators. You know, basically they become friends and find love, but that's just a brief talk about that. I don't see why that would be flagged. That'd be like you're not able to talk about Dallas Buyers Club because it deals with the AIDS epidemic. And I mentioned the movie Pieces right there, which I'm showing in the thumbnail, you know, where people are being killed and they have to figure out who the killer is and fight to survive. But that's basically the, you know, synopsis for every slasher movie. So you can't review horror movies. And then I mentioned there was a TV show too where there was like a murder mystery. I mean, again, that's a ton of TV shows and movie themes that you wouldn't be able to review if that's the reason. I mean, I don't curse in the video. I don't talk about anything graphic. I don't go into details about violence or sexual things or any kind of hate speech. So for it to be confirmed by manual review that's not suitable for all advertisers blows my mind. I can't believe my Dollar Tree haul is flagged for not suitable for all advertisers. I have the video of my dog sitting on the bed is flagged for not suitable for all advertisers. It's mind-blowing, and this is something that affects all creators on here, from big to small, but especially the smaller creators like myself. I can't believe that a video of me showing my Blu-rays, talking about them, is confirmed by manual review to be not suitable for all advertisers, and there is no appeal for that. It's one and done. So I just wanted to give you a, you know, a update on that because that just blows my mind. I'm utterly shocked and disappointed by YouTube on this. You know, I was thinking about different things they could do, you know, get more people to manually review, because I thought for sure that everything that I submitted for review, the videos, they would see that, you know, there's no hate speech, no violence, no sexual content, no cursing or foul language, no political talk, nothing remotely controversial. And I thought for sure everything would be appealed in my favor. So to see that somebody actually looked at this video and was like, nope, this is not suitable for advertisements, I'm just blown away by that. I feel like you need to have some intelligent people apparently manually reviewing this, because I've kept my content on here clean, free of, you know, hate speech, none of that, no violence or sexual talk, no cursing. Like, I've been doing this on this channel for like over 7 years now, and it just, I'm blown away by that. Not suitable for all advertisers, confirmed by manual review. That video will not have any ads ever. There's no chance to appeal it as far as the system is set up now. So I'm part of a network, I contacted them. Chances are nothing will really come of that, but I figured I'd give it a shot. Just wanted to give you an update, so even if you do submit your video, even if you don't have any cursing, no talk about, no violence in it, no hate speech, no sexual talk, you'll still get denied apparently. The advice that I have for YouTube is completely throw the system out, start again, go back to the drawing board, get more intelligent reviewers to manually review the videos, get more of them. Don't just have a random flag system that seems to have no rhyme or reason here. Just fix it, do something. This is just everything that I see YouTube doing. Like, you had a great idea and then you just bit by bit take away the parts and it's just slowly crumbling. You've taken away the interactive features like the video responses, which is an awesome tool, and you just took it away. Now you're taking away the YouTube video editor, and now the advertising flag system is just terrible. The layout systems that you guys changed over the years, it's become less and less user friendly. It seems like you don't actually want creators to use your site. I just can't wrap my head around it. And unfortunately, there's no video streaming site out there that can compete with YouTube. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know about it, to see if you're affected, and if anybody had any ideas that could be helpful to YouTube to fix this. I understand that they want to cover their butts and they don't want to lose a ton of money from advertisers, but this is not the way to do it. They shouldn't implement anything, especially a system like this that is so flawed, that's going to affect so many people in a negative way when they shouldn't be affected. So there you go. Those are my thoughts, me ranting and just letting you know about it if you weren't already aware. And I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.